Today I'm gonna try painting with bleach.
It's Tiffy tries, cause Tiffy likes to try things.
And when I actually say it out loud, it sounds very, very dangerous. But of course you guys know where I saw this, on TikTok. Now I've seen people tie-dye with bleach, but painting with bleach was something new that I've never seen before, and I thought it looked so freaking cool. I've really been loving the all-over print on one side of a garment, and I have some spring cleaning to do, so I'm pretty sure that I have some stuff in my closet that I was gonna get rid of anyways.
Okay, so we're in my closet, yay! Okay, don't judge me, this is probably really messy in here. The folding, ooh. I try. All right, so let me see if I have any shirts that I am okay to part ways with if this doesn't come out good. What have I not worn within the past year? Because I don't really wear this one much, but it has a super cute design in the back, but I wish it had something in the front. So I'm just gonna, we're gonna do this one. It's a bunch of cat hair all over this. Time to lint roll. Pet owners, who can relate? The hair is never ending.
Honestly, I don't really remember the last time I used my bleach. It actually had dust on it and I had to dust it off. But luckily I had some lying around and I went ahead and grabbed myself an old and cheap paintbrush because I honestly didn't know what the bleach was going to do to my nicer paintbrushes.
And then I also have a little mask. I bought this for the glass work after doing the glass video. Using the patina really bothered me, but I have a feeling that this bleach is gonna be very, very strong. So I wanna protect my lungs. Bleach right here. I'm not gonna open that just yet because I'm going to plan and sketch with like a charcoal pencil onto the jacket first before I paint it, because there's no going back. Once you make a mistake, that's it. I also have some water in my cute little cup here, just in case I want to dilute the bleach and not have it as like white or dye it as much. Okay, so I didn't even talk about design. So since we already have this design silk screen printed onto the back, I want to do something that has moons, and I'm going to try to keep the lines the same width. I'm actually thinking of doing one side and leaving one side blank. But I think I want to do some butterflies. So I have this painting that I did a while ago of a butterfly, and actually have prints available on my store, iHasCupquake.com, if you guys want to get prints of this. But I love how I have the moons in the wings, so I think I might try to do something similar and create like one large butterfly and then a bunch of tiny little butterflies flying around. Not to mention, I'm looking at these beautiful butterflies on my wall right here. I kind of really like the pattern, the movement of that. So I might try to do that and like wrap it around the jacket. Okay, let's draw. Here's what I have drawn so far. I decided to go with the Luna moth. So big Luna moth here, and then some other moth designs. Got a little bit on the sleeve. But now that we got like a rough drawing, I think I'm ready to start painting. I'm a little bit nervous. I really don't use bleach too often. Let me just be very careful pouring this. All right, I'm gonna pour the bleach inside of this little plastic container that I got here. Do I still look cute? Hair still looks cute.
So since I had my ventilator on, I didn't really want to talk because audio was really muffled. But putting down my first brushstroke of the bleach was so cool to see. It reacted really, really quickly with this type of fabric, and it just like magic changed colors before my eyes. It kind of reminded me of those magic markers that I used to have as a kid, where they would like change color if you scribble on them out with a different marker. Anybody have those? I always thought those were really cool, and to be able to paint with this was a whole different beast. So as I painted more, since this is a completely new medium, I started figuring out how to work with it. I also found that I had to actually layer on the bleach and go over certain spots to really get rid of the color and to make it whiter. I would not recommend you doing this indoors, even if you have your windows open, unless you have a respirator mask, because those bleach chemicals are so harmful. I probably should have worn gloves doing this now that I think about it, but I was being extra careful to not get this on my skin. So yeah, I would consider this project highly dangerous, and for you not to do this without an adult if you are a child. I will not be held liable. There is the warning. You know, even wear goggles. Yes, wear goggles when doing this.
So this is what it's looking like so far. I really like it. I'm pretty much done with the front. It's looking so cool. I feel like I need a jogger set with this. So I'm gonna try to find a pair of sweats that I think will go with this, and I wanna paint the opposite side because I don't know, I just feel like that'd be a super cool outfit to wear together. So let me see if I can find one. All right, good news. I found a pair of sweats. Yay! They're a different type of fabric from the sweater. They're a little thinner, and the black is a little bit different from the sweater as well, but honestly, I don't think it matters. I just want to spruce up a pair of sweats. Let's do this. All right, so I started adding the bleach to this fabric. The bleach is not reacting with this fabric at all, which is so weird. I thought that bleach would react with any type of fabric, just like puddling on the top. Oh, this is 100% polyester. So I guess bleach doesn't dye polyester? Sad face. I had to find another pair of sweats. Ugh. So a couple days that went by, I went through my closet again and found a different pair of sweats that I wouldn't mind messing up. And I'm going to paint florals onto one pant leg because I thought it'd be cool, you know, like the butterflies on the top and the flowers on the bottom. I got my fan in here this time to help blow out all of the smell. And I think I'll be able to finish these today.
Right away when I started painting with this, I realized that the color was different than the previous one. And I think it was the way that the fabric reacted to the bleach. It was coming out more gray versus the other one had more oranges and reds to it. And I feel like the black was a little bit harder to get out with the bleach. But with this one, it was coming out a little more pale, and I wasn't really liking how this one was coming out, but I decided to just finish it off so we can compare. I think I'm done.
Oh my gosh. The markings on my face. All right, so I'm going to let the bleach soak into the fabric and completely dry, and then later tonight, I'm gonna give it a wash and hang dry it, and we will come back tomorrow to see how it looks.
So after a wash and a dry, here is what they look like. This is the sweater. Ooh, these are the joggers. So comparing them together, you can definitely see the color variation. I really am not a fan of how this color actually turned out. And I wish that I know the actual blends of the fabric because this one does not have a tag. Why? Well, the one that I actually like does, and this was 80% cotton and 20% polyester. I love this color. This was the color that I was trying to achieve with the bleach, but I think it came out pretty cute. They're super unique, one-of-a-kind pieces, and you literally can paint anything that you want on them and bring life back to an old sweater that you just don't like anymore, or even joggers that you don't wear anymore. Ruby actually approves too. She wanted to say a couple words about this whole process.
Well, Mom locked the door, so I couldn't really be in there when she was painting. Sometimes she leaves her sweater on the floor, and I like to make a bed out of it. So I'm really glad that she washed the jacket so I don't get bleach on my fur.
Very solid points, Ruby. It was a little challenging to paint with the bleach because you have to think about it in a negative space way. You kind of got to flip your perspective, and if you think you're making it darker, you're actually painting it lighter. Again, I really wouldn't recommend doing this unless you have a ventilator and still having the windows and everything open because the fumes were overbearing at some points when I would take my mask off. Try to be as safe as possible while using bleach. Please be careful. It's not really meant to be used that way, but you know, we're artists and we get creative. You know, if I had to grade myself on this project, I think I would give myself a B. I think if I were to paint more with bleach, I could probably get some more details and it not bleed so much. It's just bleeding all over the place in here, but it looks really cool. I really like the way it came out. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this, and then leave a comment down below if you have another idea for Tiffy tries, because I love to try things. And thanks, I tried. I hope this video inspired you to try something you've always wanted to do. My name is Tiffy, and I will see you all later.